everybody from the other side of the screen. We're going to shorten the sleeves today. I'm marking it where we're going to have it shorten. I'm putting 2 inches off the mark and re-mark it so I can cut it there later. I'm going to pull back the lining and use my razor to remove the lining from the sleeve. Be careful when you're doing this. You don't want to cut yourself or cut the lining or the sleeve fabric. It takes time to get this razor skills manageable if you've never done it before. You can always use a seam ripper, but I'm comfortable more with the razor. Now that we have it opened, I'm going to tuck in that lining inside the sleeve so I can cut and my extra line there closer to the edge. I'm going to put my lining back out and I'm going to mark it right there where I cut from. Pulling back the sleeve, I'm going to take the measurements and we're going to do 3/4. There we go, 3/4. I'm going to go inside of the lining. Ignore those markings. I accidentally marked the wrong place. That's where we want to cut. Make sure it's nice and even. Now we're going to turn our sleeve inside out. We're going to look for an opening to see if there's a way to get into between the sleeves, and here it is. We're going to open that stitch there. I'm going to use a seam ripper this time, taking some of those stitches out and then open it up. With my razor, I'm going to finishing up opening there we go. Now I get my hand in there and I'm going to fold in where the sleeve is going to go naturally folded, and then I'm going to fold my lining and mash it right there and pull it out. Make sure you pinch on it both so they won't separate. I'm going to go ahead and pin that. I'm going to go all the way around the sleeve. I want to make sure the sleeve and the lining are matching together, right face to each other. We're going to stitch there in the machine. It gets a little tricky to sew the sleeve because it's a tight position. There's not a lot of room to navigate, but it's just take it little by little. You'll be able to sew it all the way around. There we go, but now we can see it better. Make sure you're always lining up the sleeve with the lining. Make sure that not one is longer than the other. I'm sewing like about a 1/4 inch in. You can do a 1/2 inch, whatever you feel more comfortable. There's not an exact number that you need to sew it at. And we're back around, so we just made a whole loop all the way around that sleeve. Cut our excess thread. Now I'm gonna do some markings right there on my initial mark, which is about 2 inches. I'm going to pinch that, and I'm going to turn it to the opposite side, the wrong side, and I'm going to sew that little knob. That way it stays folded in. I'm going to do the same thing with my other side where the stitch is at. There it is. My marking, pinch it. Make sure I don't let go of the pinch when I turn it around. And pinch it the other side so we can have it nice and even. And here's my little fold. Sew that up. Add a couple of stitches there. There we go, we got it. Now I'm going to turn it inside out. And we can see how the lining is all sewed up with our sleeve. There we go. Now we're going to go ahead and close that opening. We open and close, open and close. That's sometimes how it is on sewing projects. And here we go. And great. My thread went out. Now I have to re-thread it. Go through the little holes. Just slows me down sometimes when this happens, but it happens. Here we go. Got it. And here it is, all finished. Now we're going to press both sleeves. I'm going to try to take the lining out so I can fix it, so it can be nice and even, and we can press it both at the same time. You want to go all the way around to make sure you got it all pressed. I'll do the other side as well. Have to turn it inside out first. Get my lining fixed up here. There we go. Just press the heck out of it. There it is. Got our sleeves nice and pressed. Well, there it is. The sleeves are shortened. And here we have it. The coat is completely done. I hope you enjoyed the video. The shortening of the sleeves. It was a very simple shortened sleeve compared to coats that has buttons like men's coats and jackets. That's a little bit more complicated because you have to do a square and a length there. That it takes a little bit more effort to get it done. But with these one, there's no button. It's just a plain hem on the sleeves. Subscribe, get all your notifications, put a thumbs up, and I hope you liked the video. And subscribe for some more. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.